Hello guys, it's your boy Vex again, and we are back here for the second race from the final round of this season's Ultimate Racing League's Super Touring Series with the League 1 drivers. This looks like a very treacherous second race, looking like intermediate weather at the moment. So Wadru, he took the win in the first race, he lines up on pole again. Toby's there in second place. Thomas, he took third, he's in third place. Dyson is there in fourth. Chuck is fifth, Admin sixth, Grasshopper is seventh, Conrad is eighth, Ice Chand in 9th, Moz is 10th, Love Rocket 11th, Mawson is 12th, Incy 13th, Paul is 14th, and Jerry in 15th. So without further ado, let's get this race underway. And they're off. Look like Toby maybe getting a little bit of a better getaway there. Is he going to have the inside into turn one? I think he's definitely closer this time than he was in the previous race, but no, not quite close enough that time round. Or is he? Looking like he has managed to take the inside. Is he going to take the lead of the race? He has done momentarily. Wadru's still there in second place. So new race leader Toby, he's on intermediates. Wadru is in second place on intermediates. We'd had a car in the background there just driving off. I think maybe getting the braking zone a little bit out of place. I think that was Chuck. So Dyson's still in third place, he's on intermediates. Thomas there in fourth, he's on intermediates. Admin, so yeah, everyone I think running intermediates in this race. And it was indeed Chuck. Chuck is there at the back of the field now, so Chuck out braking himself on turn one. Maybe he was caught in a slip, as Stealth would say. Wadru, he's there in second place, still trying to chase Toby down. He's also got to go defensive at the moment against Dyson, who is still trying to pressure him. Dyson there in third place, not too far behind Wadru. In fact, I think the gap fairly even between first, second and third at the moment. That Jaguars look pretty good all season as well, hasn't it, to be fair? I know Paul not having the greatest... Oh no, Wadru's off! I didn't see what happened there, I just saw him off on the gravel. He's going to be dropping down the order. Dyson up to second place. Thomas is back to third. Not sure I fancy driving that car in these conditions. I think you're likely to end up filling up with water and being a bit soggy by the end of the race, but to be fair, it's probably half full of water anyway, being the hot tub. Conrad there in fourth place. He had a decent first race, didn't he? All over the back of Thomas. He's still there this time round. In fact, the top five all very close to each other. I don't think there's a lot in it. Admin there in fifth place. Starting to close up to Conrad, who is actually, he's closed right up to Thomas, so he has closed that gap. I said it was quite even, didn't I? But I lied. So very, very soggy out there around Suzuka at the moment. I think a lot of the guys are probably going to be opting to run one on the traction as well. So we've got Admin fifth. Ice Chand is up to sixth place. He's trying to stay ahead of Rocket. He was behind him in seventh, and then Rocket has got Mawson behind him in eighth place. Mawson keeping that beautiful paint job for this final round. And what a beautiful machine that is. So he's there in eighth. We've got Jerry. Jerry actually making a great start here at the moment. He's up to ninth place. So maybe the Audi faring better in the wet weather than it does in the dry. I think we're missing a Wayne G this evening. So Paul is up to 10th. Bit of a gap between him and Jerry now. Moz is behind him in 11th, and then Incy in 12th behind Moz. That gap's quite close, isn't it? And in fact, looking like Chuck maybe sizing up a move on Grasshopper. Wadru's teammate, Wadru, is there in 15th place. Chuck getting ever closer to Grasshopper. He's got Wadru there for company as well. And Thomas dropping to 4th now, so he was in 3rd, wasn't he? Conrod's managed to find his way past him. He's up to 3rd place. Toby's still race leader. Dyson with a healthy gap now. He's got a nice bit of breathing space between Thomas and Conrad. Conrad's at the moment. That's allowed Thomas back through and Admin. So Thomas is up to 3rd place again. We got Admin in 4th, Conrad in 5th with his teammate Love Rocket behind him in 6th. The two Beetles are actually doing battle at the moment. Conrad trying to go up the inside of Love Rocket. Love Rocket holding the inside for this one. Ice Chand is trying to capitalise as well. Ice Chand, he wants that position. Looking like there was nearly a bit of contact there between Ice and Conrad. Love Rocket doing well at the moment to stay ahead of his teammate. He's going to try and get onto the back of Admin. Admin actually creeping up onto the back of Thomas now, it looks like. We'll have to keep an eye out on them two. Thomas maybe a little bit on the back foot in this wet weather. Love Rocket still ahead of his teammate. Conrad is there in 6th place. He's got Ice Chan trying to push his way through now. Can he get through in that AMG? Can his teammate Moulton follow him through as well? The AMG teammates not having the greatest of seasons. They've done alright though, haven't they? They've held their own. Thought they may have made more of an impact on the top 5, but it wasn't to be this time round. Jerry Smiles actually closing up onto the back of Mawson now as well, so keep your eye on Jerry. Definitely looks a lot more comfortable, doesn't he, in these wet conditions. Paul is there in 10th place. Moz now in 11th. Grasshopper 12th, Chuck 13th. Chuck still trying to find his way past Grasshopper, but unsuccessfully so far. Grasshopper doing very well to defend against Chuck. Wadru up to 14th now, and Inzi must have had a moment. He's down in 15th place now. So Toby is still your race leader. We've not seen a lot from Toby, have we? He's just kind of run off with it in this second race. He's currently got the fastest lap of a 2:09.1, which I think is pretty respectable in these wet conditions. Obviously not wet enough for full wets, but it is still very moist out there, isn't it? I had to throw that one in there, Morton, sorry. Dyson still trying to chase Toby down. You can see though Toby is quite a way ahead now, isn't he? Toby just coming round the hairpin as Dyson approaches it. And there you can see the gap there. It's almost halfway through now. Thomas still in 3rd place, still being hounded by Admin. Admin still trying to pressure his way past. So your top 8 currently are Toby, Dyson, Thomas in 3rd place. That's who we're on board with now. Admin is there in 4th. Then we've got Conrad 5th, Love Rocket 6th, Ice Chan 7th, Mawson 8th. Obviously, if Wayne G was present this evening, they would have had a full grid. So Thomas still doing very well to stay ahead of Admin. Admin looking like I don't think he's backed off. I think maybe Thomas has just found some second wind on them intermediates and managed to start pulling away again slightly. But Admin looking like he may be under some pressure from Conrad now. Conrad has started to close that gap. He's definitely in the slipstream. I don't think he's close enough for a late lunge into turn 1. Not in these conditions, and he's outbraked himself. Oh no, he's alright, he saved it. That was a close one there for Conrad. He did well to hold on to that, nearly sending it around on the Astro. It's not actually really dampened that gap to Love Rocket either, so kudos there to Conrad. Ice Chand picking up a slight 0.5 second penalty. That'll be for track limits somewhere. Oh, as he has a moment, no, Chand, he's into the wall. That's allowed Mawson through and Jerry. So Mawson up to 7th place. His teammate unluckily went into the barrier. Jerry has moved up to 8th. In fact, Paul's got through as well, so Paul up to 9th place. Moz up to 10th. Chand rejoins in 11th. He'll surely lose that position to Grasshopper though when he serves that penalty. Grasshopper not too far off the back of him. After that rejoin, he's got Chuck there as well. He may also lose that position to Chuck, so maybe Chand will find himself down at 13th. Inty's actually found his way past Wadru, so Wadru dropping to 15th now. Perhaps he's had a moment somewhere as well. So Toby has actually broken into the 208, so that's a sub 209. He's done a 208.947. Absolutely flying in these wet conditions. He looks very, very at home in the GTR. Oh no, Dyson, we got on board with Dyson the other moment. He's going to try and rejoin the track, but I think Thomas, he's going to come through, isn't he? Yeah, he does. Admin moves through as well, Conrad. So Dyson down to 6th place, 7th. That's unlucky, Dyson. We didn't quite see what happened. I can only imagine he maybe outbraked himself, or perhaps he clipped the grass slightly and it just sent him round, but that was unlucky. So Thomas up to 2nd place now. Admin is there in 3rd. He's being challenged though by Conrad. Conrad trying to go for a move at the inside. He's going to get it done. He's ahead. And he has. He's managed to get it done. That was a great move there from Conrad. Not really a lot that Alex could do there. He just had to let it happen, but he's fighting back now. He's going to have the inside for this one. He's retaken that 3rd place momentarily. Conrad's still there though, still on his outside. He's going to have to slot in behind though, isn't he? Yeah, and he does. He has got his teammate there though, Love Rocket. Dale was starting to creep up on Conrad. He's got that 0.5 second penalty, but still trying to push his way through to try and take that position and maybe create a bit of a gap so he doesn't re-lose it once he serves that penalty. So Conrad trying to pressure Admin now. He carried away more momentum through that last turn, didn't he? The Durex live read Beetle. The two Beetle teammates neck and neck at the moment. Conrad trying to break away, trying to find a way past Admin, but Admin not making it easy. I think he is pulling alongside again, isn't he? And he does. Admin, he's got the inside for this one though. Conrad, he's going to have to go for the switchback. And nearly pulling it off. Nearly. A fantastic driving from these guys. Love Rocket, he's all over his teammate's bumper, but he has got that penalty to serve. I fancy he's going to lose that position to Mawson and possibly Jerry as well. Mawson moves through, Jerry not able to. Can Love Rocket fight back into Casio Triangle for the 6th time? He's having a look up the inside. He's not close enough though, is he? I think Jerry trying to go around the outside. He's got the inside for this one. That was a great move there from Jerry. Jerry up to 6th place. Dyson's followed through as well, so Dyson up to 7th. Love Rocket down to 8th now. That's unlucky, Love Rocket. Mawson now onto the back of Conrad. He's up there in the top 5. Conrad's still pressuring Admin up ahead. So we'll have a quick rundown. So Mawson 5th place, Jerry is 6th. Dyson is there up to 7th. Love Rocket down to 8th. Paul is in 9th. We got Moz 10th. Grasshopper 11th. Wadru 12th. Chuck 13th. Incy 14th. And Chand in 15th. So Chuck maybe having a moment somewhere. He was ahead of Wadru, wasn't he? Incy was ahead of Wadru too, but Wadru managing to move back up to 12th. He's going to try and chase his teammate down in 11th. And we will Oh, we've got a bit of a moment happening here, I feel. So Conrad managing to find his way past Admin now. He's moved up to 3rd place. He's going to start trying to pressure Thomas. Molson now trying to pressure Admin. He's trying to look up the inside. Admin showing him the long way round. He almost got it done. So I think this being the closest battle at the moment. Admin and Molson. Jerry Smiles, he's creeping up in there as well. He's up to 6th. He's going to have to go defensive against Dyson though. Dyson trying to make up for lost time. Oh no, I think there was a bit of contact there between Jerry and Molson. Jerry having to back off now. Let Molson retake that position. So Dyson moving up to 5th place. Molson rejoins in 6th. Jerry is down to 8th now. He's behind Love Rocket in 7th. So we are now coming into the final stages of this race. Almost looking like it had gone to safety car for a minute. So where is Toby? I do feel that is Toby, and it is. So look at the gap that Toby has pulled out there. Absolutely stonker. Or an absolute stonker. Absolutely stonking gap. Nobody's going to be able to stop him now, is it? Unless he has a massive off, or unless the engine of his GTR blows up randomly. Conrad, now up to 2nd place. He managed to take that 2nd place away from Thomas. What has Thomas got to say about that? Can he get past him again? I did predict it, didn't I? I feel like that hot tub is starting to fill up with water, and that is starting to slow Thomas down. I guess with the sloshy nature of a hot tub as well, you know, maybe unsettling the car, it's going to change the weight balance, isn't it, on the corners? Talking absolute bollocks, I know, but you guys love it, so. Admin still trying to press Thomas. Conrad managed to break his way through. He's got past Thomas, he's up to 2nd place. Thomas in there in 3rd. Admin is now trying to press Thomas for that 3rd place. He wants that podium slot as Admin, but he's also got Dyson there as well. Dyson trying to make up for lost time, as I said. He had that moment, didn't he, earlier? I think in the braking zone, possibly clip on the grass, not too sure. Maybe the front wheels just locked up and wouldn't give him any turning. Ended up having a slight meeting with Barry. He's managed to fight his way back through the pack up to 5th place. Now on the back of Admin, looking for a move up the inside there. Not getting it done that time round. And conditions really aren't starting to clear up at all out there, are they? Definitely still well and truly treacherous. Still definitely intermediate weather though. It's not looking like the full wets are going to come into use. And I don't feel like anybody's going to be chancing the softs or the mediums anytime soon either. So Dyson up to 5th place, still trying to chase down Admin. The top 4 all very close to each other. Well, top 5, not including Toby. Toby's just driven away with it at the moment. He could probably stop and have a burger if he wanted to. Molson there in 6th place. He's trying to get back into that top 5, isn't he? Trying to get back onto the rear of Dyson, make the use of that slipstream, but he's got a little bit of work to do at the moment. Maybe enough time to do so. One of the guys up ahead, as a moment, he should surely take that position. Love Rocket's there in 7th place, still being hounded by Jerry Smiles in 8th. So obviously there was that little bit of contact, wasn't it, with Molson earlier on. Molson was in 5th place, Jerry was 6th, and I think Jerry went for a move, and due to the nature of the conditions on track, they had a bit of a coming together, which sent Molson off. So Jerry, great sportsmanship, he waited for him. Oh, and Thomas gets the move done on Conrad. Great move there from Thomas, very robust, but he got it done. Conrad still trying to come back though, nearly clipping the grass there. Definitely not giving up though, is he? He's not giving up that second place easily. He's trying to come around the outside of Thomas now. Thomas not making it easy. Who's going to have to grunt coming down the straight here? I fancy Conrad will probably wait until the approach to Casio Triangle. In fact, no, he's gone up the inside here. Thomas bravely sticking around the outside. And they're side by side as they come into Casio Triangle for the 9th time. And Conrad has managed to move through. He's retaken that second position. That was Dyson. Dyson off in the background. So Conrad up to second. Thomas is there in third. Mawson up to fourth. He's gained 2 places through Casio Triangle. This is the final lap now. We will have to go on board with a race leader soon. He's quite a way ahead of the rest of the field though, isn't he? In fact, looking like we've got lost someone off the back of the field as well, so somebody's had a moment somewhere. Mawson now trying to pressure Thomas. So Love Rocket, he's moved up to 5th place. He's ahead of Admin now. Admin in 6th. Can Admin get back past Rocket? I fancy he'll have another go before the end of the lap, but we're going to have a quick rundown, aren't we? So Toby's still in 1st place, Conrad 2nd, Thomas 3rd, Mawson 4th, Love Rocket 5th, Admin 6th, Dyson 7th, Jerry Smiles 8th, Paul is 9th, Grasshopper 10th, Moz is 11th. In fact, Chuck managing to get the move done. Oh no, Moz and Chuck, they just had a moment. So Ice Chan finishing in 15th. We've got on board with a race leader as he comes through Casio Triangle for the final time of this race. And what a race that was for Toby. Absolutely leagues ahead of everyone. He managed to completely leave the field. So that is 1 out of 3 for Toby. Managing to take the checkered flag there. Great racing there from Toby. So Conrad still holding on to that 2nd position. Absolutely gopping conditions. I think this might be how it ends. So yeah, Thomas not managing to retake that position. Conrad 2nd, Thomas 3rd, Mawson 4th, Love Rocket is 5th, Admin 6th, Dyson is 7th, Jerry Smiles 8th, Paul is 9th, Grasshopper 10th, Wadru 11th, Moz is 12th, Incy 13th, Truck 14th, and Chand in 15th. Well, that was race 2, guys, and what a race that one was. I will be back with race 3. I've been your boy Vex. Good night.